Hello and welcome to At Home with Mindy. We've done a small shop on the 10th of December at Tesco's. Then we popped into Lidl's because I'm looking for something present wise. But and we were hoping they might have them, but they didn't. But we got a few bits from Lidl's as well. I would say this is a small haul, especially for me. But as some of you know, Barry started a new job at the beginning of November. And he's not actually going to get paid till the 16th of December. Because for one reason or another, they didn't pay him on the last pay period. But hopefully we'll get some sorted out. And then if he gets paid on the 16th of December, I think I will probably do a much bigger shop because it'll include Christmas stuff. There is a few Christmas bits that might be here. Like this. If we don't use it this week, I'm just going to say put it away for Christmas. But we'll start in this corner. I'm not using much of the oven or the cooker top because this ring's still hot. But because I'm recording this the next day on the 11th of December, but we went on the 10th. We've got some tea bags. They've gone up to 70p. It's still worth it because they make a lovely cup of tea, as you can see there. The corn ham roast, we brought that for Yuki. It's on club card for £2.50 because she is a vegetarian, in case you didn't know that. But even with these, it's probably worth buying, letting it get cold and cutting it up, because the price of sliced corn ham is ridiculous. So that's what would happen with any that she doesn't have for the dinner, is I'll cut it up really small. But yeah, that is for Christmas while it's on offer. We've picked up a block of cheese, £4 for this one. But if you see the kilo price, £4.66 is good. If you buy the 400 grams, it's £6.50 or £6.70, I think it said, per kilo. And if you can't get through the whole lot in one go, you can freeze it or just chop it up and put it in a zip seal bag. But that is good value. The vegetarian steak strips, I have been a bit greedy. We did leave some, but when you've got a vegetarian and a lot of the stuff, the texture's not right for them. When you want to stick with the corn, it's worth getting when it's on offer. I brought it once before at £2.50 for a 300 gram bag. It's been reduced to 62p. We can't find corn fillets that look like chicken breasts, so it's like get it while we can. But for 62p, I can chop it up a bit and turn it into like bolognese still, because we were going to get her corn mince at £2 on offer, but this worked out at £1.86 for free, so it worked out cheaper this way. I would say it's a small gammon. When all my kids lived at home, we used to buy quite a big one on offer at Christmas. So to me that looks tiny, but £3.72, so it will do. Got some milk at £1.65. We've got corn pieces, which is supposed to be like chicken. That's on offer at £2. The rolls, they're now £1 for 6. They were 80p the other week, because even though we don't buy them, you walk past and you see the prices. That's for hot dogs and stuff like that. These I didn't want to get because I felt guilty, being that we haven't had wages yet. But I can't cook a lot of things without scales. So they were £10. It does say 15-year guarantee, but trying to keep your receipt for 15 years will be the best bit. Yeah, but we needed those. They were £10. I'm classing that as a Christmas present to myself from Barry. because that is very expensive. But trying to find recipes that use cup measurements is so much harder. You have to do it on the computer, and then everything says allow cookies, and I don't like allowing cookies. I just feel it's going to break the computer eventually. But 80p for a loaf of bread. I've brought 2 baking blocks. They're 95p, but December is the month to do baking. And I'm using every method I can find when I do start baking to not use eggs. I'm going to look for all the alternatives. Some digestives, just because I like them. They're 55p. And some custard creams. I can't remember the price. I think it was 49. They only had the barbecue beef flavour. They're 40p. We prefer the curry ones because these are 85 grams. The curry ones, which are slightly cheaper, are 100 grams. But we've got 2 of those, and they Yuki does like the texture of this type. We've got some of the spicy sauce that Connor puts onto everything. That was £2. He hasn't had it for a few weeks, and I don't know if it's withdrawal symptoms, but he's like, what can I put on my dinner? He's having to make do with ketchup. We've got 1 bottle of cola, because that's all was in the shop. We've got, toilet rolls are £1.93. I just picked those up because nearer Christmas, that's the sort of thing that you forget to pick up. Easy peelers run offer at 79p. And how many have we got? 5 bananas worked out at 62p. We've got a packet of wraps because they're wraps. Most of us like them. I find them a bit too filling, even when you just have one. There's just so much bready product. Bag of flour, 58p. I did pick up 6 tins. They're 47p, but they haven't had them for ages in Tesco's. And like I said before, Connor does love these, and they're so easy to cook. You just heat them up and put them on toast. Yummy. And just for ease, we've got 2 tins of hot dogs, because they're hot dogs. They're nice and easy. You can chop them up in noodles, is the best way to eat those. And 4 tins of baked beans. Well, they're 59. Baked beans have gone up to 27. I've also got a washing up liquid, because like I said, when it gets towards Christmas, you forget, or I personally forget to pick up the basics. The chocolate croissants is how I refer to them. Just brought those because they're an easy snack. Got some onions. The Yorkshire puddings, we probably won't actually get round to using them, even though we're having a kind of roast today. I might let them have 1 each, so that just in case they sell out by Christmas. For 2.5 kilos of potatoes was £1.49 for the Maris Piper. I'm going to try and make wedges myself in the oven. Got 6 tomatoes, 85p. Connor did ask for these a couple of weeks ago. He said, oh, we haven't had them for a long time. But they're mashed potato with breadcrumb on. They're 90p. That is everything that we got in Tesco's. And I've got a horrible shadow, I'm really sorry about that. But Tesco's came to £49.75, but £10 of that was the scales. And then in Lidl's, when you go into these sort of shops and you're looking for something specific, it was in the middle aisle we're looking. It's like you just got to check the fridges. This is empty because I cooked it last night as soon as we got home. because this is what we're having for dinner today, me, Barry and Connor. It's a free-range corn-fed chicken, but because it was that day's date, instead of £8.81, they reduced it to 90p. So I cooked it straight away to make sure it didn't get wasted or anything. This, because last night when we went shopping, this is the next day, so that was reduced to £2. I'm not sure what the actual price was, but it's, which way up is it? Sizzler steak, so I think that's chicken breast that they've sliced up a bit. But as you can see, I put that in the freezer to make sure it doesn't get wasted. And 1.6 kilos of chicken drumsticks were down to 90p because it was last night's date. But like I said, we did go shopping on the 10th. I'm not buying meat out of date. Vegetables, that wouldn't matter. But with meat, I want to get it and freeze it as soon as possible, just to make sure that it stays fresh. But the little bit in Lidl's came to £3.80, and I've had a comment before that I'm selfish for buying yellow stickers and stuff, but it's nothing to do with whether you can afford a sticker or not. It's on whether you're prepared to take the chance on it still being fresh, because yellow stickers are not for poor people. That's the impression that came across from these comments. It's more to do with if you're happy to go by this short date. That is my little rant, and I thought I would put it out there because those sort of comments are the ones that I hold back, because you don't have to be skint to buy yellow stickers, but it does help your shopping go further. So if anybody gets upset by that, and I'm sorry, but that's how life is. Yellow stickers are for everybody. So altogether I spent £53.35. So it's, you know, it is what it is, what I've got. I haven't worked out a meal plan for any of it, but they're going to get fed, so that's the only thing that is important. And I will see you on my next shopping video. So bye bye.